Hello and welcome to another Cor-Tuf UHPC video. My name is Tim, and once again we find ourselves on site at Durstress Incorporated in Leesburg, Florida for this production demonstration. Today we will be producing a combination of test panels measuring 30 inches by 30 inches by 6 inches and 30 inches by 30 inches by 8 inches. While important, the production of the test panels is but a small aside to the real topic of importance in this episode, as it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to the latest major step forward in on-site ultra-high performance concrete batching technology, the Cor-Tuf UHPC mobile batch plant. Roughly a year ago, Cor-Tuf UHPC, in partnership with Mixer Systems Incorporated, began the process of addressing one of the major production hurdles ultra-high performance concrete has faced to date, that of automated on-site mass production. Those familiar with the typical on-site mass production process of conventional concrete will know that it is a straightforward, largely automated process that results in a very consistent product and can be certified by a printed batch ticket for every load produced. The fact that most on-site production operations of conventional concrete can be completed with minimal human interaction is one of its strongest qualities, as the margin for error between batches is greatly diminished. Considering how consistent conventional concrete can be batch to batch, it is easy to see why it has been one of the foundational building materials for the modern world over the last century. Now, with our mobile batching facility by Mixer Systems Incorporated, Cor-Tuf UHPC can be produced in mass quantities and with the same batch-to-batch consistency as conventional concrete, all with certified batch tickets and the inherent performative benefits of a superior product. Without further ado, I would like to walk you through the production of a typical batch of Cor-Tuf UHPC using our new mobile batch plant. Here, we can see our team loading the raw material hoppers at the front of the trailer. During this pour, we were placing cement into the right side hopper, with the left side being reserved for our blended CT25 Cor-Tuf product. While we chose to load the material bins manually in this demonstration, we can also directly connect the bins to large secondary feeder options as well if the project demands it. As you can see, both material bins are aerated to help the material empty into the transportation screws residing below them. When a new batch of Cor-Tuf is desired, our batch plant operator initiates the mix using this digital panel. From here, the operator can see the many aspects of production as it is carefully controlled through a highly refined batching program that utilizes several independent load cells and sensors located throughout the plant to keep each mix consistent. Cement and Cor-Tuf are the first products to be dispensed from their respective material storage bins, followed shortly thereafter by sand, which is contained in a separate storage hopper as can be seen here. Once initiated, the sand drops from its storage bin and travels up to the mixer via this belt conveyor. With cement, sand, and Cor-Tuf all added, it is now time to introduce steel fiber to the mix. Like the sand, it too travels to the mixer via a side chute and conveyor. As can be seen here, loading the steel fiber in this way is a safe, efficient method for ground personnel to quickly add the fiber to the mix. The final aspects to be added are the wet constituents, which are comprised of our admixes and water to start the chemical reaction. Here, we are demonstrating a bulk storage delivery option, however the plant has the capacity for a large onboard feed as well, which we did not utilize during this pour. Once the materials were combined, we were experiencing total mix times of roughly 4 to 5 minutes for a 1 cubic yard yield. As can be seen here, the material coming out of the mixer was ideal. For this project, we elected to use a skid steer mounted auger bucket to transport and distribute the material to the forms waiting nearby. Because Cor-Tuf UHPC is such a highly versatile product, we could have easily dispensed the finished material any number of ways, including directly into a concrete pump for transportation and distribution if the project demanded it. With the forms filled, the last step in our production process is to come back to the computer-controlled panel and collect the batch tickets that were produced for each load we made throughout the day. The importance of these batch tickets cannot be understated, as they provide an official written history of the pour and are a required part of the record-keeping process for any approved construction material at the federal, state, or local municipality level. In summation, the advent of the Cor-Tuf UHPC mobile batch plant allows for UHPC to be produced and poured on-site in quantities once thought difficult to achieve, and paves the way for the completion of larger projects in less time, all with the same documentation demanded by industry standards. This truly is the future of concrete.